Who killed him?
Yeah. On my screen, it's 1, 2, 3. The fourth person over.
Yep.
That's right. As we were just discussing in the lobby, Alex Stagrim is dead. But he looks down and ponders why he's still tied to this mortal plane from purgatory.
Wait, wouldn't he be looking up? I'm just saying, from the direction that his soul was going to go.
No, can't keep a good Parisian down. Hello and welcome back. Sorry about earlier problems, but I think we're up, we're running, we are streaming, we are recording. Welcome to Age of Ashes Live. Dicewise Entertainment presents Book 1 of Hell Knight Hill of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Adventure Path, Age of Ashes, which is going to be boiled down into a podcast later called the Elven Portal Podcast. 6 or so episodes are up by this point, but you're looking at episode 23 and we are back with the original cast, and I just announced it's episode 23 and my computers tell me things are wrong. It's episode 23. I'm telling you, it's episode 23. Back with the original cast. So much has happened. These guys have leveled. When last we left our dwarves, they had left town and they were trudging along the road. And gentlemen, you come across one Dahlgren Trueseeker, and he is bearing on his back, he is bearing in a little makeshift travois, a body, a man you recognize. Beside him, a female red-headed elf, also dragging along an unrecognized human. You do not know the elf or the human, but you do know Dahlgren, and you do know that handsome physique played by that magnificent voice actor in his Hell Knight armor. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to announce in this campaign, and in so many others, from what I hear from other GMs that run Age of Ashes, Alex Stagrim has died. Let's take a moment. Take a moment. Okay. I guess not.
Oh no, that guy we knew for like a day has passed. Did you loot the corpse already?
You did so many rooms with him, you cold bunch of. Anyway, that's fine.
Trebek! Why'd you have to go and die?
Yes. Is the voice of Dahlgren in the house? Do you have anything to say?
Nope.
Dahlgren, what would you tell them?
He fought well, but not hard enough.
Fair enough. Dahlgren tells you he's feeling much better. He has lots to explain, and he apologizes for any trouble that he caused with the Bassani family or the council. You see a little bit more of light spark in his eye, spring in his step. But dwarven business, a man to his own. You guys know that when a dwarf sets out to do something on his own and assures you everything's going to be okay and he'll get back to you, you leave him be. He's taking Alex's body back to Breach Hill to mail it off to Varisia, and he'll catch up with you guys later.
See you later, boys.
He also tells you that there are a few new auxiliary party members hanging out with the goblins. One of their cousins, a witch named Melba, has appeared, and there are a few not in the right mind, but Dahlgren does know these people, and they're handy in a fight, though they may have dispersed by now around the campfire. And with this news, I gotta say, your steps probably feel a little heavier as you head back into the wild. If only we had a dwarven drinking song to lift our spirits. What would you sing?
Moon River.
What else would you sing?
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you.
Wait,
go on.
Of course. And I would drink 5,000 vials, and I would drink 5,000 more.
Just to be the man who drink 10,000 vials to fall down at your door.
And then you heaver,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, he sings too. Look at that. Hey, Joe Gibson, everybody. So, let's start with Matt Witt playing Albert Stonechucker at 2nd level sorcery. And
2nd level.
explain again what you did before you left the Citadel and before you came back with the
Aye,
little work puppets.
before we went back to Breach Hill, I took one of the wee little work pups, impregnated its soul with a denizen of the netherworld, locking in it its physical form, puppy.
I'm sorry, did you just say you impregnated a puppy?
With the soul of a denizen of the underworld.
Oh, I thought you said personally. Sorry.
I mean, they had that lovely summoning circle set up. Half the work was done for me.
You used the summoning circle to Asmodeus to wrangle a familiar to your side.
Aye. The bound souls source of origin matters not. It's been bent to me will.
Okay. What else did you do in the summoning circle? I must know.
That's between me and my wee work puppy Eris.
I'm getting really uncomfortable with this conversation. Brian, you leveled. What do you got?
No, I did. What I got? Well, I got another level monk, but I got several levels in jumping. That's what I think I got.
Levels in jumping?
Jumping. I'm the best jumper here, don't you know?
You mean like you took feats forward, or
Yeah.
What does one get
Everything.
at 2nd level?
Well, for those who are on the uneducated side of jumping, if I get my little haughty jumping boots on there, I took myself a little feat here called Powerful Jumpers. Increases my vertical and horizontal gains by 5 feet each. Hey, yeah, I don't see no one jumping up now all of a sudden there to contest here with what Murdos can do. I also took a little known monk feat called Dancing Leaf. Does same yet again. Also allows me to descend great heights without taking any damage, long as I can put a little tootsie against a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm a bit of an expert in this field now.
Ah, and there it is. The technical reveal. Anything else?
That's it. I only get one class feat and one general feat there. If you want to give me another one, I'll be glad to spend it.
How about hit points?
Hit points, they went up a mass amount.
You don't roll for hit points anymore. You guys got a static amount now, don't you?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like an ox now. You'd be damned to try to put me down. And the chest hairs, I think they tripled. Look at this magnificent physique.
The curl has just got a wee bit tighter.
You have to roll a charisma check against every single pore that has a hair coming out of it. You'd be standing in awe for years to try to count them. Going, each one's beautiful. No, wait, that one's more beautiful. Nah, that one's more beautiful over there.
Okay, you know what? I'm I'm actually more comfortable with the impregnated puppy now. So back to Matt. About hit points or anything else changed for you?
Aye, I got a wee bit tougher. I can take maybe another hit, I suppose. I also learned another magical spell. Now, if I put my hands forward and chant the right incantation, a cone of burning flame will shoot forth, devastating any caught in its radius.
Sounds fun.
For me.
Okay. And Theowen.
Hey. Well, let's see here. I too gained a level. And fighter, though, I figure if you're good at something, you might as well get better. Now I can intimidate with a mere glance. And also, if I hit you just right with me axe, or with any other thing for that matter, I can put a fear into you. I've gained a few more hit points, it's true, but like all good things, they get tougher with age. But beyond that, you can't much improve on perfection.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you guys happen to drag Niles with you? Or are we counting on, as I said, there's goblins. I'm going to leave that up to Joe, actually. Joe, there's a
It will-
goblin on site. Or
It will be. It will be Niles.
it will be not. Okay. No, let's bet. Did they tell you that they left? I think, was it Matt? Did Matt come and grab you? One of them did.
Yeah.
Pretty
Matt.
Yeah. Somebody. And Niles hasn't really leveled.
No, I have not ventured any.
Ventured. A couple
So,
more.
Oh,
The healer is not very good right now.
Yeah, that's right.
So
But we're counting. He's only a couple battles behind. I'm sure any day now.
yeah.
So let's pull up the scene, shall we? And do a little sharing with our map here. So when you guys get to camp, okay, you meet, well, there's Muros's monk disciples, still bench pressing everything and everyone they find. There's a few that are mourning Alex Dagram a little too seriously with their makeshift armor. And a newcomer, a female goblin with a wide-eyed raven on her shoulder that she talks to like it's a person. Helba, the goblin chief, proudly introduces her wayward cousin who travels abroad and comes back, with news of the outside world, and is staying with them for a short while. Part of the tribe, but kind of like more like visiting from another, you know what I mean? Like she's an honored member, but comes and goes. She does seem a little quieter, a little bit more serious than the rest of this bunch. And our champion, the mysterious goblin champion, is he still here or has he wandered off with the druid and the oracle?
He is still there.
Because our half-elven druid from the auxiliary cast decided that he would, continue wandering. Didn't exactly go with the dead down the road. He's kind of like taking the off-beaten path, but will show up in town sooner or later. And the wild-eyed half-orc oracle of flame who talks to his candelabra also has sort of up and disappeared in the night. They tell you that these people are, I wouldn't say friends, but at least allied, not enemies. And Melba talks about what she's learned, and Helba talks about what she's learned from Dahlgren and the others who have entered through the secret door. They fought brightly colored birds, and Alec died. They fought a demonic little puppet, and a man named Silt died, and the elf rogue mourns him. Our champion, Goblin, has been knocked on his ass several times. Just about every combat I managed to knock Joe unconscious, but he won't stay down. He manages to walk out of there every time. Maybe taking a break this time. So, let us populate the map with new heroes. Actually, who's on point for you guys? Who's our point man?
Well, that would most likely be me.
One, Theowen, followed by
Ichiri, Miros.
Muros, followed closely by,
Niles.
and last but not least, Elbrick. All right, gentlemen. Can everyone see your positions on the map?
No, because I cannot see the map.
You cannot see the map.
It is the Citidel Alterien vault map.
Okay, thank you.
Pardon my horrible spelling.
No, that's fine.
I see nothing. I see a map, but I see nothing.
Zoom out.
Scroll in, scroll out.
Scroll down.
Down.
Gotcha. Ah! I see many things.
There we go. Thank you.
We're all stacked up on this wall here that I don't quite know what's going on. Can I move through the wall? Oh, I can't. I can move through.
You know what I've missed over this time, especially for my younger cousin, Theowen, our dwarven stealth. I have.
Hey, lads. Let's try and keep it to one door at a time.
You guys have entered a secret door in the side of a rocky cliff. You're in a chiseled, 5 foot wide, 10 foot tall, narrow hallway that ends 20 feet, and we're stacked in it. A marked and slightly ajar secret wall panel has been breached and marked for easy access in front of Theowen. Now about that stealth. See these? You see these? These beautiful Age of Ashes. Okay. Now, we are using Fantasy Grounds. Shout out and thanks once again to our sponsors, Fantasy Grounds, for supplying us with the books. And we are always enjoying learning new things about their tabletop programs. And a special shout out to Devin Knight. I am a personal fan of his top-down style minis, and I use them every game I can, anytime I can. But for DM-only rolls, gotta pop out the dice. Oh, stealth. What is your modifier, Mr. Theowen? Or is it just the joke and you're gonna kick open the door? Like
Probably negative.
no. I'm just gonna kick open the door and I don't get to roll.
Are you serious? It's +1.
Okay.
Oh, I creep just fine.
Okay.
Staying back.
Creep or creek?
Yes.
A little of both.
All right. Are we? I'll turn back. I'll be ready to move in, guys.
Hey. No, Motos uses like hand signs, but he's still talking at the same time.
No, I just
Yes.
camera's gone fuzzy and it's like, damn it.
Yes.
Why am I fuzzy?
I'll step into the hallway.
Step into the light.
Does
No,
anything kill me?
Darkness. Who's got infravision?
The dwarves.
All of us.
And one human cleric.
And wrong system.
Infravision. I'm playing first edition.
Straight up dark vision. Thank you
Right.
very much.
All right, so here we go. There's 5. There's 10. I don't see anything. Nothing's coming out to grab me. Hey, but I've got a hallway here. 10, 15, 20. There's 1 move. Oops, grab the map. 5. I'll just truck on up to that first door. That way, if something's going to get me, it's only coming from 2 directions. Behind me
All right,
or
one
the
second.
door.
I'm just gonna pause now. Live, obviously, we can't pause, but for those of us that have to suffer YouTube, I've buggered my camera.
I see.
Just
I
put your
see
hand
that.
really close to the lens.
I did that.
Wait
No.
like 3 or 4 seconds. Pull it back.
Ah!
No,
Ah!
blurring.
It's Nycat.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
You broke
God.
it. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
I see you.
oh.
I see you,
I
but
can see clearly now.
Joe.
The
All right.
fuzz is gone.
I witness you.
but your head is really big.
It's war. Yeah, well,
I can see all nostrils on his face.
Wait, can we get back to the point to see if Frank gets grabbed? I'm
Hey,
sure we're all waiting on this one.
Oh, yeah, grab me through that closed door.
It's all
I did.
consensual, right?
all right. Hang on a second. We're coming back in.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right. Zooming in for those that are suffering and interesting with the at home. All right. With your vision of darkness, hence dark vision. Nope, Niles can't see. You're blind as a bat. Niles, you a light source?
yes, it's called the torch that I am lighting.
Okay.
That was already lit before you got here.
All right.
You didn't walk in the dark down the hall.
Through the door.
Ow, 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 ow.
Through the door, this wide, empty stone hallway is oppressive and dark. To the east, the hall extends at 3 separate open doorways. Theon is already scouted to the north in the first hallway, while 6 additional corridors branch off to the north and south. A mass of rubble spills out of a clogged archway with, Theon, you think you smell burnt Cajun chicken in the northeastern portion of this hall room. as you advance, are you guys waiting for him to like come back and report, or what are we
No.
doing?
No, we'll follow suit.
We're in turn base right now.
Okay, so then you are free to move.
I follow closely behind him.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
I squeeze past the poor blind human, give him a little nod and a wink,
All right.
and mosey on with me cousins.
Okay.
Staying a wee bit back so he knows which way I went.
All right. Niles, you smell Cajun chicken down the hall.
Mm.
Makes you hungry.
Mm.
It's delicious.
Yes. Episode 23 kind of delicious. All right, gentlemen. I'm assuming you are interested in the first door at the end of this hallway. Let's
I am very interested.
well, sturdy construction, heavy iron-bound wood. What do you do?
Lick it.
I'll open it. I get back.
Hey! Just a device.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah,
device.
weirdo. Yeah, playing with your chest hair. Get back.
You're just
I need
jealous.
I need swinging room. Got the axe kind of poised. Reach out, grab the knob, give the door a push. Does it open?
All right. Why, yes. And this is what we see. A broken bed frame, splintered drawers, and a smashed desk mark this chamber as a long abandoned bedroom. Greasy tents and moldy piles of cloth reveal that someone has recently been squatting here. What do we do?
So that was one action to open.
Yep.
Second action, move to that door,
All right.
and I'll open that door. 1,
God
2, 3.
damn it, man. Search the room first, you fool.
Theo,
Well, that's not. That's
once
not
you
my job.
once you actually get your butt into a square, there you go. You see a very short 5x5 hallway, another door. Dun dun dun.
Hey, see, I've discovered another door. How you
Cool.
doing?
See if you can discover something of interest in the room before you go moving on. I know it stinks, but
He'll be known as 2 at a time Theowen.
Wait, you found the door. Wait, we've just dealt with beds before.
Yes, we have.
And tents and
I
where's
go
this
do drop.
going?
I want to go do a double kick onto the tent in the middle, like right through the tent.
Hmm. Well, speaking of which, okay, Theowen opens the door, and while you guys wait, okay, he runs for the other one and swings it open. And then Elbrick literally yells at him.
Yep.
So, I'm assuming you're all on perception, except
Yes.
for Theowen, who
Is
I'm
on
going to-
opening.
I'm going to give on his stealth roll was actually 17. Will be your initiative, Theowen.
Aha!
So
I'm like a fat ninja.
so would you like some perception then?
I would, except for Theowen, because
16.
15.
call him out, boys. Don't be shy.
I will once I roll it. I'm trying. There we go. Spin.
It's dark.
Oh, I'm on a laptop. I can't see anything. I have to move so many screens. 9.
9.
Like I said,
what
it's all right.
have you learned?
We've learned that Niles is not going first.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
That
We're
is
just
true.
It's
Just
probably
running back.
best this way anyway.
He's a reactionary cleric. It's one of the new
Yeah.
one of the new builds that you can buy into in one of the new books.
The ready action clerics where you say, I ready in action heal on ow.
Right?
Ow!
Elbrick. It didn't give it to you, so I'm just gonna stick that in there. And Niles as well. For some reason it did not populate. All right, now we've got your pup with you.
Right.
Now you guys had a bunch of them. What did you do with all the puppies?
I left one with the goblin disciples there to take care of it. Gotta have a little wee pup. I can't keep up with my speed.
That's right. Puppy stew for days. Right. Okay. I remember.
What?
um,
Shh! You didn't hear nothing, wee lass. Nothing at all.
what did you name your puppy?
Eris.
And what does that mean?
Yeah, it is.
No. I know, Matt. Come on. It's ancient Greek for doggy whoop ass or something. I'm telling you.
No, it's a pseudo shout out for one of our fans.
Oh, sweet. Very nice. So, the board has been populated. As soon as Albrick yells out, "What are you doing?" Blah, 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 the door. Out of the tents in the corners pop out two strange looking beasties.
The fuck? The fuck? That's like 50% mouth. All right, I can appreciate that.
They look like Muppets.
They do. They are. It's Kermit gone mad.
They
Why isn't there a monster based off that?
They do look like an amphibian frog-like creature with great big wide mouths, but I can't bring myself I can't bring myself to describe them properly because I know you guys are just gonna butcher it. So.
Hi ho there.
Oh, God.
We're so sorry, Mr. Hensen. We're so sorry.
I am medium humanoid number 9.
Yeah. The other one's named Jim. Jim and Hensen.
Oh.
Hi ho, Jim. We seem to have some company, Hensen. Shall we eat them? Oh, yes, we're very hungry. And they come at you.
Havachi.
An action to, get up, reveal. And 1, 2, immediately going. 1, 2. Actually, sorry. They step forward, but 1 does not.
See, it works every time. Dwarven stealth brings your enemies to you. You don't have all that wasted effort of marching over and killing them. They can just throw themselves to their deaths at your feet.
Well, Theon, we go first, and I'm assuming until you guys go, you're flat-footed in this rule book. Joe, help me out here.
That is correct. Sorry.
Yep. Non-perceiving, running in, opening doors at 25 and 24. The medium humanoids named Jim and Hensen attack you. Reveal themselves. The one in the top corner. Now, this room is kind of kidney-shaped, ladies and gentlemen. The door they first walked through was a narrow hallway going north, and it immediately fans out on 45-degree angles. The right wall, or east wall, soon becoming a door. The left wall continuing to fan, and as the top wall comes over and crooks, and it kind of bends over to the left. The whole room, like I said, basically a kidney shape bowing to the left with broken beds and makeshift tents and strange Muppet type creatures attacking. 1 hoisting a javelin. So reveal, retrieve, and throw at our little friend here. Hensen, I'm so hungry, gets up, moves 10 feet, closes to 10 feet from Theowen, opens that big Muppety mouth, and out comes a great big long tongue.
That
And go-
sounds consensual.
Yeah, it goes for a tongue grab. So, first off, we've got... Right, I hate when you guys don't actually when you don't actually know what they are. I really am stuck with saying, medium humanoid, amphibious number 5 and number, Jim is first, then Hensen. They have little nameplates. Jim throwing his javelin. A straight up miss, and this thing hits the door that you just opened, thunk, and twangs beside the open door. Second, immediately, I'm so hungry, coming forward and opening its mouth, and a great big bloody tongue lashes out and hits Theon square in the back with a
23
pseudopodular sort of sticky end. And he goes for the tongue grab. Now, when I hit things within 10-foot reach, I can do a grab.
Okay.
So now we covered grabbing and grappling with the auxiliary cast. Thank God Joe was there. A couple episodes again, but I've actually forgotten. It's been so.
But more importantly, Theon, how do you feel about this?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if he had just asked me all pretty, like I'd have stepped closer. But now he's got me withers up. I don't know how.
Sorry, it doesn't have a damage listed. It just says effective tongue grab. So if it hits you, at least he's he's attached like a tether.
That just means I can't move away from him.
Yeah. Well, with these guys gone and with Joe frantically looking up grapple again for me, Theon, it's actually your turn.
I turn. I look kind of in mock shock as if I didn't expect this to happen, right? Dwarven stealth being what it is and all. This is all part of my plan. I'm not your average idiot dwarf. I've got a thing or two going on upstairs.
Fully professional idiot.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not your average idiot. I'm a superior idiot. I look at the spear twanging in the wall.
Javelin.
I look at Frogman 1.
Yep.
Frogman 2 licks me gently across the back, clearly trying to get me full attention. So I give it to him. 5-foot step.
Okay.
I believe I can get closer. I just can't get farther away.
Now, there might be some penalty for you being entangled or whatever, but at this point, I see no problem with you closing the gap.
All right.
I'm trying to read as fast as I can.
Oh, come on, man.
I can embellish.
So bad. I'm looking up like the grab condition and all this stuff, and it's like, oh.
Would you like me to describe
I love that. I love it when there is one thing that we're not used to, ladies and gentlemen. We are podcasters of 3 years. We are not live streamers, and it's great to see the immediate reaction for a joke. Like we're joking with each other, and we hope it goes over well. But to look over a chat window and see Sean Magna 1 going, he turned me into a newt. I attack the darkness. You know they're tuned in. You know they're right. These guys are right tuned in. So thanks for that, man. Yeah, thanks for that. All right, I'm running on stall tactics here, Joe.
I'm trying, man.
Come on, man.
I'm stuck on my crappy laptop.
What are you doing, Theon? If you can. Miros, you're on deck.
I'm going to step forward. I'm going to initiate an intimidating glare.
Okay. That sounds like battle to me.
Okay.
Activating battle music.
Okay. Okay, thank you for stalling.
Okay, so what do you got?
Now I have it.
Okay, I grabbed it.
I finally have it. Okay. You're held in place by another creature, giving you the flat-footed and immobilized conditions. You can attempt a manipulate action while grabbed. You must succeed at a DC 5 flat check, or it is lost. So you have to state what you want to do your roll, and then see what happens.
Okay, so I'm on your character. I have officially flat-footed you and immobilized you.
All right. I would like to step forward.
But you're immobilized.
That's a roll, right? I've got a roll.
Yeah, you state what you want to try to do and do your DC flat check.
Okay, so I got a
5.
I failed. Thank you. Roll 20. Oh wait, this is fantasy rounds.
Wrong system, Frank.
All right, so that's one wasted action.
Okay, so
I will attempt it.
This is a muscle, and you are surprised that it just doesn't obviously give slack. He is pushing with his face and his extended pseudopod tongue, and sort of holding you in place. I would guess. Explaining. Okay, don't make it worse. I'm trying to explain.
This is so good. So there's something sensual about it, though. Really.
I've wrapped Frag in my tentacle. No, we're saving that for the sea adventure.
All right. So I've stepped forward successfully with a 6. Oh, this is going to be a rough episode, I can tell already. And then I would like to attack, since I have to roll every single time. And I failed to attack.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
So
I'm still trying to read.
yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
done.
say let's look up the mobile. I got my screens here. Let's talk about being immobilized.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, screens. Yes, I've had them in front of me for months, and I keep forgetting to look down at them. We got too much going on here. And it's not on them. Damn it, Paizo! I'm looking at conditions, and it's like, and immobilized is H. Oh, here we go. You can't take any action with more than with. You can't take any action with the move trait. If you're immobilized by someone holding you in place, an external force would move you. The force must succeed against the DC of the effect holding you in place, or
So
the relevant
DC was
defense,
5.
or a relevant defense, usually a fortitude DC, of the creature holding you in place. Anyway, with those sucky rolls, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Well,
But-
I made it once. I stepped closer, and then I failed to attack.
What was the success roll?
The 6.
A 6.
So I failed to step forward.
Okay, because
I
this is
succeeded to step forward.
this is saying like a fort save, which would be like 10 plus his fortitude. Because that part I remember, wrestling actually runs on fort saves. So like you have if you grab someone, Theowen, you have a base 10
Okay.
plus your fortitude for like wrestling moves. And so do I.
So-
One of
If
the
I
guys in
remember-
Dark Galaxy dropped a helpful hint for us.
Oh, yeah,
Just
go
in
on.
case you want to know, a creature that initiated the grapple is not immobilized, so we can actually push him away from Frank.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Thank you, Dark Galaxies.
Yep.
Yes,
See, I
yes.
can't see that feed. I'm all up in my own here.
It's actually
So you can move. You can move Hensen, but we can't move. Okay.
the Archives of Nethys guy.
Yeah. Now my fortitude is decent. For jeez, serious fortitude here. This would not be easy for you to pull stuff off. All right. Now, luckily, like I said, guys, we are learning the system and trying to be one of the first Age of Ashes. If you don't have someone to play with, we handed Joe the book, who reads it every night. I handle the tech, the stream, all the stuff, and I try to GM by reading the actual adventure. People were wondering why a player was the rules lawyer. Well, Joe didn't start off that way. Remember, he was just in the wings. But after like 6 episodes of puppy faces, we finally let him decide to play, and he, but I trust these guys not to meta, because we're not trying to like min-max or beat the game by finding a glitch or whatever. We're actually very interested in how these rules play out and affect gameplay. And like I said, I still have final say in anything that's going on. So as Joe stated with his DC of 5, no, sorry, Frank. I'm double checking a couple things here, and it's the fortitude stuff. So overruled.
All right. There I stay.
There you stay. But we
So
do appreciate comments, even if they are post haste in YouTube. We do read them. We may not remember them all, but we do read them. And like even stuff live, we do really appreciate your input, guys. So thank you for that. Muros, you're on deck. Can you make a difference?
I can make plenty of difference. Have you finished counting the chest hairs? I run into the room. I'm going to come back for that answer. 5, 10, 15. I run up and go kitty corner here. Is this Jim or Hensen?
That's Hensen
That's Hensen.
with the tongue.
I knew the difference.
Jim's
Run
up
up
top,
there.
short one, javelin.
Aha. Okay. Run up to that point. Hey, hopefully I didn't interrupt anything too intimate.
Well,
I'm flipping to-
it's the best offer Theowen's had all week.
He focuses too much on swinging that axe.
Mm.
It's still blue. I've been looking at it. It's gotten bluer.
Yeah, that
I'm-
gem that you've stuck on there. Have you managed to use that one shot or get it off?
Who,
Your
me?
axe? Yeah. Remember
I
the
have
gem
not.
you guys stuck on, the
Yeah,
magical
yeah.
gem,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
blue? Really? All those dirty thoughts, and you guys don't remember the
I've-
magical gem?
I've still been saving it.
Okay.
I'm just torn. I mean, Muros moves right up to it, but I'm being pulled forward and pushed back at the same time. I'm getting a bit of mixed message. So
Okay.
let's see if Muros can figure it out.
All right. So like the folks over at Dark Galaxies, thank you. They're saying that you can actually move the attacker or attack the attacker, because you're not part of this equation just yet, there, Miro. So what do you want to do?
I want to move up to the attacker.
Can you describe your attacker, ma'am?
Yeah, how do you describe a tongue? I go flip into my mountain stance, and then I'm going to a flurry of bitins upon him.
A really quick reminder what your mount stance does.
It increases my AC.
To what penalty? Anything?
I do not get to use my dex to my AC. For
Okay.
my AC, do not get to use my dex to AC. Nets me a net +2 on top of my current AC.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. And then,
Okay.
as I was saying, rain blows from above.
Now, are you taking your dex off before you add that 2 to your static DC or AC?
Yeah, the dexterity comes off, and then I get AC gains.
Okay, but in the end, it's to what above what it was, not.
Correct.
Okay, no
On a
problem.
natural day, you've caught me not flat-footed, I'd have an 18. After I go into mountain sense, I get a 20
Just out of curiosity, what does your dex give you?
+2.
Okay, so it drops to 15, and the mountain stance gives you 4. Because, like you said, you cannot apply your dexterity to your AC while in this stance.
This is correct.
Okay. So what are you applying? Your strength?
No, I apply mountain stance.
A static +4.
Oh, okay.
Say-
Sorry.
Consider it like a tower shield.
No, that's cool. Sorry. I didn't mean to. I wanted a quick reminder. Sorry, and I'm
No,
expounding
no.
on this. I know you could talk chest tires and mountains all day. Sorry, please continue.
Mountains of chest hairs is the proper terminology.
Righto.
Aye.
So, mountain man.
Baitons.
Okay.
And
Which
because
is your fury of blows?
yes, falling stone strikes. That's another benefit of going into a stance. I do more damage.
All right. How about you?
How about you? First strike. Ooh, 19. 27 total.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. So close.
So cool. Damn it!
No.
Is that a crit?
Yes.
Was it 10 over?
What did you get?
I rolled a 19 and 27 is total.
Yes. Yes. But it's not registering as one. That's strange.
Oh, because he didn't select his target.
Oh, it is like a target. All right. House rules, boys. Double damage, hero point for triple. We pull a crit card. Dun, 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 dun. We've got a bludgeoning attack. Off balance. Normal damage. The target triggers reactions as if it just used a move action. It is also flat-footed until the end of its turn. So the target triggers reactions as if it had just used a move action. Okay, so is there anybody close enough
To attack of opportunity.
or something like that? Yeah, this thing had done a move because he went up and beat it and hit it with a big shove. Now-
One punch to the face.
Okay, you get to do your normal damage, and now I'm considered flat-footed until my turn. Would you like to burn the hero point to get your double damage back, as we had established?
No, I'm just going to punch it in the face again. And it's
Alrighty.
flat-footed, so its AC is lower.
That's true.
Right.
So let me just.
I'll roll my damage, you make it flat-footed, and we'll do lunch.
Yeah, just give me a second to make this all happen here.
Wait, damage.
I said, wait, damn you! I
5.
wanted to give you the target, and you didn't want to.
I couldn't wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's
I'm
all
sorry, man.
That's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
So Muros,
Yeah.
it takes 5 points of damage.
Yeah, to the face.
Okay.
Is that the crit damage, or do you just take the effect?
I don't get crit damage unless I spend a hero point.
Oh,
You get the
gotcha.
card instead.
Yeah.
But everyone was like doing the math last time. It's like, why would we ever pull one of these really cool, expensive, interesting Paizo crit cards when I could just take double damage and like go crappy with my axe? So we had an idea. It's like, well, why not get both? But you know, you can't just dull out everything. So it costs you a hero point
Gotcha.
to get you your damage
Gotcha.
back. Now, those of you that are doing triple damage with weapons, you get your double damage plus your cards. So you know, quit your bitching or whatever the card says. Or sorry, no, you get regular damage in. Anyway. I suppose the hero point that you just earned and burned from starting a session would really be valuable for any triple crit weapon, because to go from regular damage with your card plus the effect and then suddenly triple damage would be pretty gross. What have I done? All right, Miros, what else you got for me? Is that it?
No, another punch to the face. A fury of Batons.
Okay, go ahead. Should be
Batons!
should
Am
be
I
static.
targeted?
Yep, you're good to go.
All right. Stones to the face!
Oh, don't tell me that.
11.
That makes me think you're using your new jump up ability and gyrating or something.
No, no. No, that's for giants only.
Too soon?
Yeah.
You
Shh! Don't be revealing my secret moves.
sorry.
Yeah, he hasn't got the weighted Prince Albert installed yet.
Yeah.
One level at a time.
Yeah, right. Albert, don't know these enchantments.
On the face. On the face.
All right.
Because like he's got his tongue out like face.
Movement
So-
attack. You have one more attack, I believe, sir. If you.
I had
Now,
two.
does it cost you a move action to move into your stance?
To
To activate it? Does it cost you an action to activate your stance?
Yeah, I moved. Yeah, it cost me an action.
Yeah, so I think you're done.
Yeah, I am done.
Okay. So, Albric, you're up, and your pup is on deck. If it can do anything, and we'll talk about familiar rules. Otherwise,
It's
Niles,
not.
get ready.
It's not gonna do anything. It's gonna stay
Okay.
under my cloak.
Okay. So, Albric, what have you got for us? Niles, you're on deck.
Well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move in here, beside me cousin, and pointing my hands forward in a splayed manner, I begin to incant a naughty spell. 2 actions remaining in this turn is what it takes for me to cast Burning Hands in a 15-foot cone in front of me.
All right.
The creatures must make a reflex save of DC 17 for half.
All right. Now, if you actually manage to target them, which I'll let you go, okay, and cast the spell by pulling up your magnifying glass tennis racket,
Yep.
right? If you hit it, it should actually roll my saves for me and tell you the results. So as you see here, okay, it says Albric Stonechucker is casting Burning Hands at medium humanoid 9 and at humanoid 9. Save reflex, traits, evocation fire magic. Save 7 versus DC. I fail. Critical failure
Critically.
against you. Not too shabby, but it didn't actually do, even though I had both humanoids targeted.
It just did the one.
It just did the one, but that's fine. So can I have some... Oh, you know what? I failed critically,
Yes.
which for you is like getting a spell hit crit, right?
This spell does not have a critical descriptor.
And yet every card I have has crits for spells.
Oh, like I get it. So there's a card that has a spell crit. Cool.
Now
I didn't know that.
hang on.
Fancy.
Hang on a second. Some spells have attack rolls, and if you crit with those attack rolls, that would make sense that I pull the card, but perhaps not every time.
Yeah, because some spells have a if they critically fail, this also happens to them. But this spell does not do that.
Right. So that would make sense that like on the ones that actually need attack range attack rolls and stuff, you get a crit, it's actually doing something, right? Because it talks about targeting, normal damage, blah, 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 extra stuff, right? For bombs and spells. So that would make sense. And for those who are going, boo, what about the spell crit failure with his saving throw? Well, like Matt said, you know, some there's actually in the spell descriptions if a guy buggers it really badly. Now, if I had a name, because I named the fucking monster. Fuck. Well played, Matt. He does a voice, and he knows I need a name. He even think about it. You set me up, dude. He set me up. First, he does a Kermit impression. Then he goes, "No, it's called Humanoid 2." And without even thinking, I freaking named the monster. God. Damn it, Matthew Witt. I've been playing with you too long.
Fire.
spell rush. You are stupefied 1 until healed.
Oh, it does do double damage for the critical, according to
Yeah.
Oh, Fantasy Grounds.
Fantasy Grounds, automatically calculated.
Oh, you know what? I'm not attacking. I don't need to pull this card. I'm not attacking
No.
you. I'm just reacting to you. No rush for me.
So, yes, medium humanoid 1 takes 10 damage, and medium humanoid 9 takes 20 damage.
Oh, so you managed to get them in for, okay, maybe I didn't target them fast enough. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
Because it looks like there's still a saving throw needed. So what we'll do, let me untarget the 1.
Okay.
And let me retarget.
And just recast against it?
Yeah, and we'll see. Give me 1 second here. Okay.
So that's so medium humanoid 1.
See if I saved. I could just roll the dice, but
Yeah. He failed.
all right.
He did better.
Okay.
So the damage stands. Woohoo.
Yes, it does. And I'm going to remove your target. Now, spellcaster, at the end of your round, I'm going to remove your targets. So, the first guy, 9, right, takes quite a bit. Like, serious, like, we say 20 points? Because it doubled?
20 points of damage, yes.
Yeah, he is in bad shape. These guys, the beautiful smell of French crispy frog legs wafts out the doorway. Niall's cuisine. Oh, he also cooks, right? I'm trying to make your character more valuable.
Yeah, oh, thanks. Instead of just a token human.
The token human. Okay. Elbrick, are you done?
That's all I got.
Okay. Niles.
And I do the whole blow off, blow the smoking gun.
Yeah, not bad for a guy that's got the cold draconic heritage. Not too shabby.
That's pretty cool.
Stay in your lane. Stop throwing fire spells at me, cold guy.
Well, we got to boil it before we cool it.
Well,
It's
you
all part of the process.
Fast freeze dried. Okay. So, turning these crispy critters really quickly. Now, let's talk about flammable items. Dude just sprayed magical fire straight across at the back room. So, I'm going to start dropping some flames next round on Elbrick Stonecheckers, as he set these, old matted mats and stuff. Now, one could say they're dark and damp and greasy and wet, possibly. But magical flame burns extra hot and might actually do something. So, Niles, while you're telling us what's going on, I'm going to have a quick peek at, items and things.
Sure. I guess I'll join the foray here and move 15, 20, 5 feet north to see what I can see with my lovely torchlight.
Okay. Stepping in the room. Now, your torchlight gives you the proverbial 20 bright, 40 dim.
Yeah.
I believe. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can pretty much see most of the room in the back wall, 5 foot in the aisle as you're dim, so you're good.
Okay. And then I will try to cast.
However,
something.
the square you're occupying is half wall. So you are considered squeezing or, smacked up against the wall.
Fine, I'll go back here.
Thank you. Hey, just saying, man. Might be penalties of spellcasting. You never know. Not that we're trying to min-max or break the game. No, just
no, it's all right.
Hey, when did you ever get to suck it up to a angular wall? So, all right.
So
feel the battle music.
Yep, I will target medium humanoid 9, or try to.
Okay.
Target him. I'm trying to.
I got it.
Okay, thank you. And I'm going to cast Divine Lance.
Hensen, I have a name,
Okay, fine, Henson.
Henceforth, I will not use my tongue again.
Yeah, how can you talk?
Wait, this entire time, is he still licking Frank?
Yeah, I'm still grabbed Frank.
He's into some weird stuff. I
burnt my tongue. Nope.
Okay,
Get it? He burst my tongue? No.
Yeah, I get it, but nothing's happening.
Nothing. There's
Yeah.
no there's no
Just
laughter.
wasn't,
Well, no,
wasn't a
because-
good joke. I mean,
I really gotta pump some like some stock can laughter into the OBS here.
push button,
Yeah.
applause, laughter.
sorry.
I shall not stoop that low. No, I'm serious. Like
No, I'm casting multiple times.
yeah, like me the sound effects. Yes, I do, but no, I refuse.
if you click on the magnifying glass,
I did that, and it's just giving me 2 options. Here.
does it have like details filled in?
Yeah.
So yeah, you should be able to select your the dude you're gonna, or what I do is just drag the dice right out of that and drop it on whoever I want to cast it on. Typically.
Okay, I'll try that then.
Clever. It works like that, Matt. You can actually just drag your attack onto the icon.
Yeah.
And for multiple targets, it works that way too.
No, I think you can only really do it for one.
no.
Because my guess is that's probably what screwed things up for Jeff.
Yeah,
So-
because it's allowing me to cast it, but it's not allowing me to actually cast it.
All
That
right.
makes
So
any
sorry.
sense.
What are you casting again?
Divine Lance. I unleash a beam of divine energy. I choose an alignment. Chaotic.
Okay.
Or I guess good. I guess would be a little bit better.
All right.
You cannot cast a spell if you do not have a deity, or if your deity is true neutral. Mine is not. Make a ranged spell attack against the target's DC. On a hit, the target takes damage from the chosen alignment equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting ability. Double damage on a crit.
So
Yada,
a
yada,
chaotic,
yada.
good Cadian, Caledian, beer-soaked lance is coming my way.
Yeah, but it's,
I have a +1 to my AC because you're tossing it through friendlies.
but it's not registering it. So
Okay, so just give me a raw roll.
no, go ahead.
You
The
should call it
bigger
funnel.
question is can you hear my cool effect for the lance?
I do not, but
Okay.
all right. I'll do a raw ranged attack roll. I can't see. 13.
13.
13.
Last one. 12. Miss. Sorry.
I'm done.
Do you have any bonuses to that roll? Because that was a raw roll, right?
He has a penalty. Oh yeah. So what do you got for your?
Yeah, you get your spellcasting bonus, whatever your
Proficiency bonuses.
your proficiency bonus. So if you're
Do. So +4.
Okay.
so 17.
17.
Minus. Right.
Minus 1. 16.
So close. If your friends weren't in the way, you were sure. I bet you're sure you would have hit him.
That's fine. At least I cast something besides
As the
healing.
DM
I'm
hints
better.
at the AC. Yeah. If only there would be. What?
And I am done.
All right. Good job. Round 2. Humanoid number 9, or Hensen, as I like to call him, who has a name and is going to attack things. Gods help me. Well, now that I've got you grabbed and immobilized, I'm going to step away from your friends, kitty corner, right? Get close to this guy and smack you with my club. So 1 for the move, 1 for the pull weapon, and 1 for the swing, just in case these monsters.
Does
Fair
that
enough.
provoke an attack of opportunity, Joe?
What?
Drawing the weapon would.
Drawing the weapon would normally, but I think because the tongue is
Oh, but you're
holding
you're immobilized.
Also,
So
I'm 10
you-
feet away when I draw the weapon.
Oh, okay.
Sure you are.
Smart.
No, no. I said I did say I moved. I did say I move away because I don't know who the fighters are. You know,
That's
I
right.
move
So
away
you
first
moved,
towards
then
you,
pull.
then draw.
provoking.
Yeah, but you're immobile.
But we don't know if that provokes yet because Joe's got a mouthful.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to read as fast as
Oh,
I
wait a
can,
minute,
boys.
wait a minute. Wasn't I? Didn't something happen to me really bad? Bad things
Yeah,
happened.
you got
Yeah,
rocked
yeah.
by
Punched in the face
fire.
and then set on fire.
No, I was when I got
No, that's
punched in the
pretty bad.
face. No, it was punched in the face. I had a special effect from the monk.
flat-footed.
You're like,
Oh yeah, because I crit you.
Oh, you put it on the wrong dude.
I
dude, So did the lance of power hit then because he was flat-footed?
Yeah, it probably would.
Oh yeah, because it's -2 to his AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so give me
Yeah.
give me some damage there, Chaotic Ray.
Oh my god! Yay!
Go Niles. Get your lancing on.
And
Go,
Jay
Niles.
actually hit something first time, first game, first,
No,
Take
and this
that,
move
Gunky.
needs to be changed from lance to funnel if you're a drinking
Yeah.
bottle.
1d4 plus my ability modifier. So take this, bad boy.
Yeah,
Take
Ow,
it says I'm flat-footed till the end of my next turn, so I'm still flat-footed until this turn actually ends.
Wow.
But I'm
Isn't
only
that fun?
but I won't be flat-footed. But I won't be flat-footed as soon as you guys start tagging me again. So, but I'm flat-footed at the moment. Okay, so still being able to move whilst flat-footed. Assuming I'm still alive. Yeah,
5 damage.
5 damage. Not bad. Sorry, not enough to end me, but not bad.
Pew, pew, pew.
So a move and a draw and an immobile dwarf glaring at me.
So,
yeah, so you've got the flat-footed effect on the wrong medium.
Oh,
humanoid,
you know what we forgot to do?
FYI.
You know what we forgot to do?
Drink.
No. Theo said he wanted to use his intimidating glare on me.
Oh yes, there's that too.
I didn't have enough because I didn't realize I couldn't move.
Immobilized.
so for immobilized, since we're talking about immobilized and attack of opportunity and yada yada yada, with immobilized, you cannot use any action with the move trait. Period.
Right. Now, he tried to escape twice and failed. Did you have a third one?
But if he wants to do an attack of opportunity, that is not a move trait. That is a reaction trait.
Uh-huh.
Swing away.
So I tried to move twice and failed.
Yeah.
Then I tried a manipulate, which I thought Joe said with the axe. Or I couldn't get close enough, so I didn't get it.
Drawing his axe would be a move action, though, Joe. Because he's running around opening doors. That's
I'm
true.
always carrying that thing.
Yeah,
He's
man.
carrying it. He's a fighter.
Axe is out, man.
I'll put that away on a cold day in hell.
Hey, man, if you're running around opening doors, 2 hands, foot on the wall, that kind of thing. If you're
What?
manipulating objects.
What?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I think I owe you an action.
I'll take it now then.
Yeah, I would rather the fans go, boo, he got 4, than boo, he only gave him 2, so.
Does a 20 hit?
It does. It actually beats my fort, and you could do something. So give me that glare.
Let's see what glare does.
Oh, I can tell you all about that.
I was
Tell
kidding.
away.
You could obviously do the glare anyway.
You can demoralize with a mere glare. When you do, demoralize loses the auditory trait and gains the visual trait, and you don't take a penalty if the creature doesn't understand your language. So, what does intimidate do?
Well, he did this up on the wall. He was intimidating and stuff. But it's just a
Demoralize.
glare. Yeah, so you could demoralize me with a good roll. So let's have your intimidate.
That is a social.
No, it's a skill. It's got its own skill based off your charisma.
Yep.
I can do it too. I just haven't yet.
Oh, you're holding it in reserve. Ooh,
18.
Against
Nice.
my will? Or my personal DC?
The GM determines the DC of the check. I would imagine it's probably your will. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, it would be like my flat DC, will, and level, right? So like, you start off with like 11 because everything's at least level 1. And then I had my willpower. Okay, so I got a number.
Yeah.
What did you get?
So for the people out there that see I've rolled diplomacy trained, my intimidate is the exact same score, so I'm just using that as opposed to re-rolling. An 18 against their will.
Oh, gee. Frank, you rolled the wrong skill. Are you sure you don't want to roll intimidate?
Yeah, it's still a die 20 plus 3.
Okay.
It
So
does
close.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So close, buddy.
You can't be awesome all.
Well, this is going to be on me because I'm yeah. No.
Well,
I'm pretty
for
sure
me-
personal DC is 10 plus the guy's level. Otherwise, you could wrestle a giant with a huge crit, a huge CR. So, yeah, you're looking at 19, buddy. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Would you like to use your hero point to reroll?
I would not.
Okay.
I would, however, like to take my attack of opportunity.
Now you can take it. So, getting back to that last-ish roundish where you owed me a glare and I was just confused. I move, as I said, I pull my weapon, provoking from you.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So you just want to
Natural
punch him in
20
the face?
for a 31.
Punch him in the face.
Oh, that's another crit.
Oh, jeez. Hang on a second there, Frank. Oh, okay, never mind.
There
Four.
is
18 points of damage.
And
No,
the
no.
card says he's dead.
in the afterlife. His god
But maybe
says,
he'll pull a crit card that's like you cleave through the enemy so hard the blood spatter kills the one next to him.
blind. It would blind the one behind him.
You gain a momentum. Okay. First of all, you cut deep, and he goes down. I'm not saying he's dead. I'm just saying he goes down. Oops.
I'm a little uncomfortable with that sentence.
Wait, is he still licking him at this time?
He goes limp and falls
There
in
he-
front of you. He's limp in front of you. Nope, still not comfortable.
Where's the
I'm just
tongue?
making myself uncomfortable. You manage struggling against the tongue on your back, and you kind of like lean out and then swing the axe and kind of use the elastic properties of its creature's own tongue to snap back at him, burying your axe deep in his chest. And as he falls to the ground, the momentum of the tongue slingshot you forward. You get a +2 to your next attack roll until the end of your next turn.
Nice.
But this was a reaction.
Yep.
But your turn hasn't come up yet. It says the end of next turn. So you're still in momentum mode, slingshotting around on the dead guy. It's like a wiffle ball where the pad is stuck to the ground and the ball's still bouncing around. Always come back to the balls.
Oh, God.
Creature number 2. Man, that's not cool. Well, I'm not going to use my tongue. Forget that. No, I don't think so. It throws its head back in the air and emits a quote-unquote terrifying croak. Auditory, emotion, fear, mental. It unleashes a terrifying croak. Any non-me type creature, so no Muppets, within 30 feet become frightened 1 unless you succeed at a DC 18 will save, gentlemen. I'll take them now.
Ooh.
Holy crap.
Let me see if I have anything that.
Oh, 17. Oh, wrong sheet. Same
26.
Crap.
17 for Niles.
Oh, boo. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. That's the wrong number.
So
Wrong
your
dice.
your puppy's terrified.
My puppy's afraid.
Niles shit in his drawers.
I think we're all afraid.
12, yeah.
Not Muros.
I'm afearded too.
Not Muros.
So what does that condition do?
No croak in the night will scare this monk. You guys are frightened 1. So now, frightened is going to give you.
I have
Over
it. I
here.
just have to finish.
It's
Frightened.
yeah. You go ahead and I'll just stick on the characters.
Okay. You're gripped by fear and struggle to control your nerves. The frightened condition always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to this value to all your checks and DC. Unless specified otherwise, at the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1.
So you're frightened for a round, unless
Basically.
this says otherwise. Now, if you guys actually, just a fun fact, if you guys actually critically saved, you'd be immune to this for a while. But it can make these croaks as like a basic action with like a pretty decent reset. So
Well, you should open with that.
Both of them.
I'm trying to be nice, low level, and
Honestly,
such,
the sound effect you gave for it was epic. That was scary as all hell, man. I was like, what the crap is this?
Be gone, Beelzebub.
Thank you for the compliment on the acting. Fuck you for telling me how to run my monsters. No, just kidding. Theowen.
Yep.
This feeling comes across you. It's not comfortable, and I'm sure it'll pass. Just ignore it. And we will see you next time.
I'm afraid I'm tongued.
As Theowen will, rally on his turn by saying,
I'm afraid I've been tongued.
I'm afraid. I got nothing. It's like I got nothing. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I'm afraid I've been tongued. It's the best you can do. I really hate putting poor Frank on the spot.
He says that.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Ryan, can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Can you hear this?
No.
No? Okay, 1 second. Now. No?
Nope.
You don't hear blades on blades?
Utter shit.
Not much. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, Dad?
So, Frank, Aiden, you guys ready? And Ryan, search every room, disassemble objects. Take 20 in the rule system where you can to find shit, and you will get shit done. Magical light switches are coded. You know, like try different rooms, rip things apart. It's the only way you're gonna get out of here. It's my help to you for taking so long to get back to this awesome game, so we can get on with like the main part of the dungeon and I can kill people.
Okay, we're doing DVD.
We're doing DVD. Sorry, not ready for hours.
No, you're fine. I didn't know what we were doing. So.
I'm gonna try something. Hopefully, it won't drop the call.
Wait, quick question here. Who played Morrowind?
I did.
Okay. Do you remember the leaping spell?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah. I was just checking it out on Steam there, and I'm watching this one Russian review, and I'm like, all right, interesting. But then it referenced the leaping spell, and like it subverted all language barriers. And I'm like, hey, I remember that. You're walking along going, do, 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 do. Ah!
I know that you could. Whoa, echo. You could tie that to a soul trap.
Yeah.
And you could make it permanent.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would jump across loading zones.
Right. It was the best way to get around, though. Still Striders
like-
be damned.
It was like Hulk jumping.
Yeah. Yeah. Or do you remember you'd actually create spells that actually buff all your attributes? I called mine like Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you cast all 4 of them in sequence, and you just like, just destroyed things after you like cast all 4 of these spells, and you're flying.
It was awesome.
Oh,
Sorry,
wasn't
testing. 1, 2, 3. You can hear this? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And actually, do you remember? Actually, you could take items and you could put them on display, or you could actually set up all your things you found in Morrowind, like in a base. Like if you
Oh yeah.
yeah, and you're like, I want to put this gem on this desk.
Yep.
And then we went, to Skyrim, and then to do the same thing, it was like it caused you an aneurysm.
Dude, it is so freaking hard to place anything.
Right? How did they have this figured out and then they unfigured it out?
I don't know, something to do with the physics or whatever, dude.
It shouldn't have been. The
It's
struggle is
irritating.
real.
It is.
So with all the mods that you have, your iteration you're playing now, Frank, is that still a thing?
Oh yeah, it's still a super pain in the butt.
Because I know there have been mods that have attempted to address it, some that actually have banged on, but
I think the easiest way for me to do it is to get into first player, and then just try to set it down. It takes a little practice, but eventually you get good at it.
the worst is when you get it all set up and then you bump into it after that.
Or you have to freaking Hadouken your way out because you've got a cohort or something that won't move. And then you blow everything that you just set up days ago.
Lydia, I love you. I do. But right now, we have a problem.
I've got a food for diet.
Yeah, this is not personal. But
Or maybe it is.
Yeah. Whenever you see your first giant, you're like, I want to avoid giants. Lydia's like, I got this.
Oh, I hate that.
You're like, no!
When you're trying to sneak, like the Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Don't kill anybody.
Mistakes were made. I brought Lydia.
Right? So with the mod pack I've got now, you can have up to like 16 followers.
Oh shit, that's cool.
It is such a pain in the ass moving through places. I had to let them all go.
Oh yeah?
Because they just all crowd around you when you go through a door, and you're stuck.
Like, leave me alone. Like, you carry something? You want me to do something? You're like, go away.
Here I am. Can I get any closer to you?
Am I in your personal space? Yes. Can I be closer?
Can I be closer? Well, in my game, I just went to this island. I won't try to drop any spoilers. And there is old? Well, I don't know if you have the mod pack. This particular mod pack.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And yeah, there's a 100 level lich there.
Huh. Oh.
I was a little surprised. I'm like,
so after you loaded.
Yeah. He's like, hey, thanks for doing this short for me. And then he reveals, and you're like, oh shit. That says 100 after his name.
I'm sure that's
while I run.
Wait, is that a 1,0,0,0? No, it's not, is it? Shit.
I'm gonna stop time with a shout, and then I'm gonna run for my life. Yep. But I've got
such a... Is that? No.
That ancient assassin bow, and oh man, it draws so fast.
Yeah.
Time, stop, shout, and hit something with 3 arrows before it spell wears off.
Yeah. It's such a good game. Such a good game.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I haven't played it a bit, but it's still like the stories you have from it. Like I've ever unmodded just playing the damn game. Finding a bandit camp, and there's one guy who was standing watch on top of the hill near the camp, and I double fireballed him. And it was critical damage and killed him. So I got the stop motion of him, and the jank killed physics. So instead of him falling down, he kind of went. He followed the same trajectory as fireballs. So this flaming it goes in stop motion as this flaming human goes flying over camp while there's 3 people around the actual fireplace, like oblivious to this flaming humanoid who's like a meteor seeking Earth.
That's
above them. Oh, I laughed my ass off. I'm like, only Elder Scrolls use stories like that.
Matt, can you switch to our feed and let me know if we're getting echo when you guys talk? Because I'm lighting up double here.
No, Matt yet.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Sorry, keep talking, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I fixed it.
Bethesda, their lore.
Oh, and guys, this is going out, by the way. Like I'm streaming to us now and all of our channels, and your little stories going out on our break. It's interesting. I'm just saying, you're live. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting the show very soon. But stay tuned while Frank and Ryan continue to reminisce about everything that is Skyrim and beyond and more.
We will talk modded Skyrim.
Yeah, and its glory. Skyrim Script Extender. It's a way to make this game amazing.
It's the game that never ends. It goes on and on and on.
My friend. Some people
on.
started playing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue playing it forever just because.
Oh, man. So I'm like 61st level. There's some mod there that your level is independent of your skills. You basically have to go do adventures to get experience points.
Right?
Oh, it sucks, dude. It sucks.
Oh, but you did it yourself.
I did it my own self.
You chose it. You chose
I'm a
it.
Big kid now.
I'm a big kid now.
Instead of burning like 4 hours of crafting iron daggers.
And power leveling. Well, you can
Yeah.
still level the skill, but your character won't raise in level.
Have you guys ever watched the Spiffing Brit on YouTube? No?
No.
He does. He has a. Was it?
Use your words. Use your words.
No, because it's Keanu Reeves, but he pig Latins it.
Oh, that sounds funny.
Yeah. And he just makes like the most powerful, like where he just breaks the enchanting system.
Oh, yes. I think I have seen that.
Yeah. He makes like the 1,000-degree knife challenge where he just has a knife that does like a ridiculous number of damage. Like, and he just takes a knife just does one damage, and it does like more damage than like anything in the game has for health. Yeah, and it just because he makes because you start with your alchemy and you make alchemy potions that continually exponentially grow off of each other.
Yeah, that this Lexi's mod pack, you can't do that.
Oh, they stopped that, eh?
They stopped that.
Like,
yeah,
no.
I ran around in a Morrowind Yushka Moore's soup spoon, which is a fork, and I would run around and try to kill everything with that thing because it was all jacked up to like 1,000 points of damage.
Yeah. Do you remember in Morrowind when you found the boots that made you run double speed?
Oh, I have those.
Yeah. I know. You found them, and they're a hidden item in that one dungeon behind, like there's that trough, and they're just behind there. And you found them. And it felt like such a cheat, but you're like, I found it, and it's treasure, and it's loot, so it kind of is not a cheat.
And this shit is for real.
Yeah,
because now you're just there was like the boots of blinding speed, which was kind of awesome. You just had to run in a straight line, then take them off real quick.
Yeah,
where am I? Put them back on, run real quick.
Yeah. What I liked about Morrowind was it let you break the game. They knew what you were going to do.
Oh yeah,
all of them were like that. Every single one of the Elder Scrolls series was like, played to shit and intended to be done that way.
Guys,
like, you're gonna
just so you
break
know,
it. Like
I'm running this as after party, so the stream never stopped. So Age of Ashes runs right into the after party, us talking and stuff.
Yeah,
cool.
So I'm gonna break the stream. I'm gonna break the stream in a moment, and we're gonna get on.
Hi, Aiden.
Hey,
how's it going, dude?
I'm dead to the world, but good.
You look tired.
He pulled an all-nighter.
I pulled an all-nighter. I had a homework assignment due at noon.
That's not the camera. He's fuzzy in real life right now.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it, dude. But no, I had a mechanical engineering assignment that required a lot of coding, and the professor was like, make it for, so it can be used for any truss system. And I'm just like, fuck you. And he's like, you get a grade for it. And I'm just like, okay.
You're designing trusses?
No. So what the code is you take a truss system that's already predefined or whatever, and you put it in, and it gives you the stresses, the strains, the reaction
your
forces,
point loads,
all that jazz. So we had to manually write that code.
Yeah, that sucks.
Why?
Yeah. I had to do the same thing, sort of. I modeled like 1,000 different houses heat loss, heat gain, and entered it into a database for the MNR when they were doing the eco energy program. It fucking
Ew.
sucked, but it gave us like first dibs on the entire project for getting the grants. So it was good and it was bad, but
Yeah.
I'm loading
Was it-
DBD, guys, in Fantasy
was a
Grounds. I need you to
sick
switch your backgrounds,
business
please.
a day, a day, a day.
Yeah, to answer your question, Ryan, the reason why is because this is a finite element analysis using ANSYS class. So like we're learning ANSYS Classic and ANSYS Workbench, and so he wants us to understand the mechanics behind them.
Okay, so there is some logic. He's not just a complete asshat.
No, I mean he's a complete asshat, but he knows what he's doing, and there is a reason behind it.
Okay, as long as there's a
I
bit
mean-
of a justifiable reason. I'm like, if it's been coded, it's coded.
Yeah,
Aiden, are you on a C920
C920.
for camera?
Camera.
No,
Just what's integrated?
no. My girlfriend had an extra webcam, so I just am using it. I don't know what it is.
All right, just curious.
It's fuzzy.
Yeah, I was just curious, Aiden, because if you're doing stress loads, do you guys use Fusion 360 at all? Autodesk?
No, we have not.
All
Yeah,
right,
makes sense.
they have stress load calculations into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. He wanted us to do this, and then we also have access to ANSYS, and so we're supposed to like do the exact same problem in ANSYS and compare our results.
Right.
I had an error or a percentage error of like anywhere from like 10% to 3,000%,
Oh,
depending
shit.
on what
Yeah.
it was.
Well,
So
you know, a decimal makes a big difference.
Are we level 3 in Dice Before Dishonor or level
No,
2?
two.
Okay, good. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's like
No, 3?
And
It's
a
just-
whole
I-
a whole level, first
I-
adventure I've ever run where you spent a whole level leveling to level 2 without ever fighting anybody except like once. You guys had the little ballroom backroom brawl with Madame Trant and her goons.
And
about
the
it.
year of the prequel.
this is true.
Yeah, but that the War for the Crownfall wasn't meant to just run the prequel. Our prequel was season 8 of the Pathfinder Society Honors Echo, which we used as a testing ground to see if an entire party of Cavaliers and one Fly Samurai could even work. Sure, it held up our game, but when you're going, hey, we're going up against No Direction, who are cast members of Crystal Fraser, who's the director for the entire campaign. We got to give a little bit more. Okay, even if we're gonna hold a candle to something like that. So excuse me for trying to get artistically creative or anyway. I just felt like
You're
doing it. We did.
excused. Jacuz!
All
Frank,
right.
you speaking? No,
we're
that's not.
We're switching.
actually, no, that was me.
Oh, Aiden.
We're switching to the land of Dice
My
Before
man!
Dishonor.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight, my friend?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, the good stuff.
I'm just trying to stay awake, man. Like I got a bit
Hey
of
man,
sleep
you,
in.
you want a really really slick delicious drink? Both.
Oh, that's a sexual innuendo, so no.
Yeah, no, Aiden, you missed it.
Hi,
Frank
Aiden's
got-
girlfriend, who's totally not an actress he hired to impress us. Hi, how are you? Brand new girlfriend out of nowhere.
Yeah,
She can't hear you or see you.
But the internet can.
no. I was gonna
Jo-
say,
the joke
Aiden missed
stands.
out that Frank was like assaulted, and molested almost last game
Oh,
where he showed up. So it's a sensitive issue. We're not going to talk about it.
okay.
It's,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, it doesn't affect me any, but Frank's very sensitive about it.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, jeez. Okay, and on that note, and thank you for joining After Party. Stick around. In 2 minutes, we'll have Dice for Dishonor up and running for your listening and watching pleasure live.